We meet again. And if we haven't met before, I'm Cranky, and I love to container garden. I've had some family members ask me for some updates about what's going on with the container garden, what we're doing here, things like that. Still got several things out here. These have all hardened off. They now need to go into some containers, grow bags mostly. I've got bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, basil. These tomato plants, they actually have a home. Started those from seed. They've got a home. They're going to be going away soon. Let's talk dill for a second. The only time I've ever grown dill successfully is right here, and it was an accident. Not sure that dill seed got inside with the basil plant, but hey, we got it. Fig tree's going good for those that have asked. I've had a couple of people ask me how the fig tree is looking and doing. It's doing better. We're going to see if we get any figs off of it this year or not. It gave us one last year, and it dropped off before it was actually fulfilled. However, we got a lot of other things going on. Onions, everybody's seen those before. Cucamelons, right here in this one. We're going to grow some cucamelons this year. If you haven't grown cucamelons before, if you don't know what a cucamelon is, please go look it up. They're cute little things. They're about that big. They look like a watermelon on the outside, and they taste like a cucumber on the inside. I've got some purple hull peas going on here. Those will get moved here shortly because the peas are going to be grown inside the produce prison. Outside of here right now, talked about the fig tree. Potatoes. I think the last time I did a potato update, we just had these two pots going here, which are Kennebec and Yukon Gold. There's some more Kennebec coming up here, and looking forward to a good harvest off of those. The old trough that we resurrected, the onions are really taking off. Both sides, 10-15Y on this side, white Granex here. In the middle, we've got flowers. No idea what these little palm tree looking things are that are coming up, but looking forward to see what those are. The beets are looking good. I don't like beets. Mother-in-law does, so I'm growing those for her. I checked the dirt earlier. Looks like I've got some great tops, but the beets don't look good. Mustard greens. Candace and I shall be dining on those mustard greens probably later this weekend. We shall see. If y'all watch my shorts and such, the tomato plants that I have going on here, I think I figured out a sweet spot for them where they're going to get some really great morning sun coming in, early afternoon sun, and then when the really hot crap comes in where the UV index is just stupid, I think these are going to be protected. So we're going to see how that works for this year. Kentucky pole beans. Well, they're coming up. They're in a pot. I'm going to see how they do this first year growing those. Again, I'm growing things this year I've never grown before. This is another example of something I've never grown before here. Green peas. I'm afraid it's going to get too hot before, but look at that, look at that, look at that. I got a pea coming up. I've got a pea. This ought to be cool. Daikon radishes. Hello. They're still going. No, I haven't thinned them any, but we'll work on that. Finally got the second trellis up. Second trellis is up. Inside of, or on, not inside, but on the bottom side of this, I have rattlesnake beans and I have yard long beans. Theoretically, these are going to grow up in here and hang down on the inside for easy picking and provide airflow and all that good stuff. Right here is a blue Hubbard squash. That's going to get moved over to the right here at some point, simply because I'm growing these only as a trap crop. to hopefully keep the squash vine borers. Both of these, we have cucumbers. Hopefully these slicing cucumbers, again, will go up the trellis, hang down inside, and we can slice and work on those. This oregano, that one's been with us for a couple of years. Started to look bad, pulled it out, put it in a new container, see some new growth, some good things happening. Flowers going on. Nothing's blooming yet, but we'll try and see what's going on or what happens with the flowers. Squash plant, be replanting that probably tomorrow or the next day. It's supposed to be raining next couple of days, which means I can have some time under the awning. These two containers are pickling cucumbers. Candace committed to me, said if I grow these, she'll make some pickles. So we'll see how that goes. Move along. Lastly, but not leastly, we've got the strawberries. Been keeping these intentionally under cover. I've got one little strawberry plant up there in a hanging basket. These strawberries that are growing here have been doing pretty good, but old hanging basket, it's got some berries happening. Next weekend we'll be eating those. So that's what we've had going on out here. Still not fully recovered. I get tired pretty easy, but I'm having a ball. Hope everybody's doing great, and I hope you will celebrate this weekend as it needs to be. This is Good Friday. Y'all take care.